Here is every college football defense rated for the 2025 college football season. Let's talk about it from Texas to Missouri State. Shout out to Kelly Ford Ratings for doing the research, putting together this graphic. And the first thing that stands out to me isn't necessarily like the top 4 or even 5, because Alabama, despite their defensive inconsistency last year, fantastic talent defense. It's that Iowa is down at 10, which is a down year by their standards under Ferentz, and they did have some inconsistency on defense last year that raises the alarm just a little bit. And I also wonder if this is factoring in Jermod McCoy not playing for most of the year for Tennessee. But as we go down the list, Clemson, you can see just kind of behind like the top like elite contenders, and so maybe defense could be an Achilles heel for them. They don't have quite the same complete unit that some of these other teams have. This for Oklahoma is what makes me think they have so much upside this year. You see some of the other teams appearing in here, Auburn getting inside the top 20. In this second column, and even in this third column, I think there's some teams that have really high defensive potential, like Iowa State and SMU. Those are teams that wouldn't surprise me if they're a lot further up there. TCU, I think, has an underrated defense because of how one-dimensional they were last year. Not a lot of people talk about their defense, but underrated. Like, it's close to like a Arkansas and UCLA, who I would say have a little bit better of a reputation defensively. But you start to see the teams that might have struggles on defense. That Dave Aranda coach defense, I anticipate will be better than 60th. But the highest rated Group of 5 defense is not Boise State. It is in fact James Madison, which is a team that I projected to win the Sun Belt this year. I think they're going to be in a great position. You see some of the other top Group of 5 defenses. Toledo's in there, Navy as well. Georgia Tech, a team labeled as a sleeper. Perhaps defense will be an Achilles heel for them. As you get further into the list, you see the teams where defense starts to become optional. I'm looking for the lowest rated power conference one. I believe it's Washington State, a lot of newness under Jimmy Rogers. Now, there's a lot of FCS transfers on that defense, so it makes me wonder if maybe Kelly Ford underestimates FCS players a little bit, because he's also got Missouri State pretty incredibly low as the worst rated defense. I also think Jason Eck's defense in New Mexico will be better than he anticipates this year. He has it below Kent State, which is pretty wild. But let me know down in the comments, who do you think will have the best defense in college football this year, and who do you think has the most underrated defense in college football?